why are you wearing that mask? Don't you know that this is all over?
Okay.
So the virus, COVID-19, is just done. So all the stuff that people were tired with doing because of fucking...
Okay, good. It's over. All right, sweet.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again. Or, for the very first time.
There we go.
But not for the very first time. Support for the Chip and Cern Show is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. They obsess over their technology developments to provide you with the best tools for your grooming experience.
Get those family jewels all
gussied up.
Trim. Well, so we actually got the units in, and yes. I actually used mine. I used a couple things.
Me as well.
I'm prepared. Well, Cerny, I will say your balls do look hairless. As a
we have them out. We
just have them out on the counter.
On Zoom, live.
We're on Zoom, but we just have them on the keypad. They're hairless. So I used my Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0, and I did some investigative journalism. I was inspecting every part of it, and I took it in the shower because it said it's water resistant.
It's like we talked about this. I did mine in the shower as well.
Okay. Well,
as water resistance out.
As a dad, you don't have much time for, getting a whole fucking to-do situation to fucking trim your bush and your balls up. So I'm in the shower, and the chip bush was a little unruly. It's been quarantined.
Okay, that makes sense.
Bush has been quarantined. So I
took
the trimmer to it.
You had some work to do.
Oh boy, I fucking clogged the shower. So I trimmed up in the shower. I was impressed on how smooth it went because I've tried doing this, and I have a beard trimmer, and that has been my kind of fallback of when I try to do any grooming or manscaping. I use the beard trimmer, which is a little unsettling. The next time you go to trim your beard, you're like, yeah, my ball, has sweaty ball essence on it. So I trimmed up in the shower. It went great. You know what's bad when you're doing with the beard trimmer or something else, when you get the snags and it kind of pulls. Yeah. That did not happen. So I am blessed with that. And
that is a nice thing, because when it happens on your face, it hurts on your face, but on your balls, that is a whole other level of pain.
So I got out and I thought, what a perfect time to try some ball deodorant. So I squirted a little dime size bit, rubbed it around, and I've never put ball deodorant on, Cerny, so I just kind of fondled my junk a little bit, and it smelled nice.
It did smell nice. I did the same thing. I was like, let me test it out. I sprayed a little toner on there, as I want to see. It was nice. Okay. It felt nice. Let them air dry.
That's a good idea. And then the wife, I had her give it the old sniff test. Bless her soul. I said, I need you to smell these balls to tell me what you think. And she said, they smell good. Well, so, I mean, that's all.
That's all you need.
I'm sold. Now, actually, my brother hit me up and he goes, Manscaped, I was looking into getting one of those. How do you like it? And he was saying he might use it for a beard trimmer as well, like a utility thing. So I actually did. I was like, I'll try it out. I had a weak beard, and I trimmed it up, and it gave me probably what Cerny's looking at right now, like a little 5 o'clock shadow. So it gives you some stubble. It won't take it down. It's not going to give you if you had a regular electric
straight razor or anything.
Yeah, it's not going to take it down, and that wasn't my expectation. But if you wanted to use it as a beard trimmer, it was also very nice on the face. So
I did test it out as well on some wild hairs I had going on the sides.
oh, on the back and stuff. Yeah.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
quiet.
The main purpose, Manscaped.
Well,
anyway. And it works great. I thought it worked great.
Now, I think your balls will thank you. And if you want your balls thanking you, or your wife, or your husband, or your partner, whatever the fuck is going on, be sure to use code CHIPCERN, CHIPCERN, at manscaped.com, and that will give you 20% off and free shipping.
Your balls will thank you.
They will thank you. So right now they have this little package going on. It's like $90, and you get the Lawnmower 3.0, the ball toner, the deodorant, a cool little leather Dob kit, a newspaper and stuff for like $90. So you can't really go wrong.
Yes. No, you can't. No, that's 20% off and free shipping with the code CHIPCERN at manscaped.com.
So, moving on from tightly trimmed man parts.
Okay.
I've been telling Cerny that I've been getting very triggered lately by
he has.
As I say, we're just surrounded by idiots in this world.
I agree.
Now, do you think, Cerny, the COVID-19 shelter in place, all this virus stuff, is really separating the dum-dums? The dum-dum cream is rising to the top. They are really exposing themselves with their stupidity.
They got a platform and nothing but time. So, yes. Platform to speak and nothing but time to.
So, it's really... Yeah, it's just enraging. So I heard this is a first-hand story that I heard, and I will spare the names of the innocent. But in Northern California, at the brewery restaurant Yard House, and again, this is my personal experience. Allegedly, this happened. This is just what I heard. Allegedly, that Yard House was going to open up. For business. Now, this was on Saturday. So May, like middle of May, like just when the governor's saying, okay, we can do this. So I guess the manager of that Yard House or the district manager, whatever, sent an email or some sort of message communications out to everyone at this particular store and said, hey, we're entering phase 1 of reopening. If you feel comfortable coming back to work, we will be open on Saturday. Basically, we're going to have like 10 servers, 1 bartender, no bar backs, no cleaning staff, no nothing. And it's like every other booth, so social distancing still.
But no cleaning staff?
So everyone, if you and I were servers there, we would have to be washing and carrying our own dishes and cleaning them in the back.
Okay.
So... Okay, just put that feather in your hat fucking right now.
Okay.
A couple hours later, sends out another message. Due to the no response, like no one wanted to come back to work, we've moved into phase 2, mandatory return to work. If you don't, we'll take it as you putting your notice in, and you'll be quitting. So my contact here. We'll call them Deep Throat.
Okay.
Or shaved balls. We'll call them shaved balls.
Okay.
Went back to work.
Okay.
Now, this person is normally not a server, but they were doing the serving stuff because there was only 1 bartender.
Okay.
For serving the whole restaurant, and no one could sit at the bar. So it's like every other booth is full, limited menu, all sorts of things. So I guess there was lines and everything. People were getting very upset. Well, why can't you make this food? It's on your menu. And they're like, well, it's a limited menu because of the virus. Okay. And meanwhile, all the servers and everyone is wearing masks and gloves, washing their hands like super frequently. So this Deep Throat person or shave balls, told me that people were just being plain nasty, getting upset why their drinks were taking so long to get there. I'm like, first of all, you need to go to fucking Yard House that badly and get
a drink?
To get a fucking beer? You never go to Safeway, go to Whole Foods, like get a beer.
Total Wine's right there.
Triggering thing 1. 2, and I quote, they're wearing masks, right? Somebody said, why are you wearing that mask? Don't you know that this is all over?
Okay.
So the virus, COVID-19, is just done. So all the stuff that people were tired with doing because of fucking...
Okay, good. It's over. All right, sweet.
Pack it up, open it up. It's over, Sturdy. Let's go back. So that was my big... The virus is over. Why are you wearing that mask? I don't think I could. I could personally. I could not work. I wouldn't be able to work there because just the fucking stupidity would drive me. And then now we're trusting people who aren't dishwashers to wash dishes and do it well, and then return those plates and dishes out back to eat off of. Hell, fucking no.
Of all the places I would choose to maybe cut costs, maybe the cleaning crew is not one I want to
during a pandemic.
No, it's not what I'm going to zero in on.
Now, you know, I'm all for eating out and supporting your local businesses. Yard House is a national chain. So I don't, you know, it's not like, you know, Susie's Taqueria down there on the corner where it's the only one and it's a family that runs it, right? So I'm not totally sure that I'm like dying to go to Yard House. Their food is, their beers, they have a lot of beers.
Yeah, a lot of beers.
You can buy a lot of beer anywhere else.
Yeah, so, Total Wine. They got a great selection.
I'm honestly, my wife was telling me this story, and I'm just like, I just saw my temperature just rising up, and I'm like, honestly, these people should probably, I kind of, you know, you want them to learn their lesson. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah. It's like when you read the story of like, so-and-so was preaching against the COVID-19 was just a Democratic hoax, and then they like end up catching it and dying. I'm like, okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, that is, you know, I think the stupidity starts at the top, though, when the person in charge of the country is so dumb that they're taking non-FDA regulated drugs. Did you see that Pelosi called him morbidly obese?
Yeah, so because I was like,
I think
when I go to Twitter and I see was it the Hydra Cut is trending?
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the hell? When I look, I was like, oh boy. Hydra Cut and Mel Gibson were trending. I was like, oh boy, what's going on?
What's up with Mel Gibson? Still racist? Still anti-Semite?
Yeah, there was some movie coming out where he was supposed to be. He was going to be in Puerto Rico, and he wasn't going to leave his house during a hurricane, and he was going to be a hero or something. I don't. Some movie I will not watch.
Now, Mel Gibson, I mean, how long ago was it? This is probably Chip and Cern V1 podcast.
Oh,
this is 10 years ago. But he
youth
had some serious racist, sexist commentary, anti-Semitic. He's just full of hate. There's not enough fucking actors that everyone can't go, hey, fuck this guy, he's done. There's not enough actors in LA somewhere.
It's always, and here's the funny thing, we're like, when they come in like, well, he's got a drinking problem. Like, Chip and Cern have been drunk plenty of times, and I don't think I've gone on some sort of rant.
It's just like the NASCAR dude that just N-bombed.
Yeah,
and that was like his fucking quick draw. His quick draw curse is the N-bomb.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
usually F word's my go-to, but not
I'm like, if it's that readily available to you, it's used with frequency in your personal private life.
Oh, yeah. If you can say it without
if it rolls off the tongue with there's no resistance on it or whatsoever, just comes out. It's came out that way hundreds, thousands of times.
Yeah. So, and when they're like, I'm not racist. I'm like,
well, okay. Well, you kind of did do this.
Evidence on the table tells me otherwise. The principles of detection tell me you might be.
Yeah.
But that was always my favorite.
Yeah. So
if you had a drinking problem, I was like, I've been drunk lots of times, and that's
and we all We all have our demons, right, Cerny? I mean, so whenever this, now it's almost making me the stupidity that surrounds us.
Mhm.
It's making me double down on being more diligent. So as
Yes.
stuff opens up, I'm like, I'm going out less because there's more idiots around. I'll let the idiots fucking infect themselves, and I'll be cool, or I'll try to be as cool as I can.
Be like it was like all social Darwinism. Let them thin it out. Yeah, I'll be here.
And then
standing tall.
Now I can't even think. How do you even find out that Yard House is even opening?
I don't know.
You follow a restaurant on Facebook. Like that's like a national chain restaurant. You follow. I guess I would follow Wendy's or something. So okay, I'll give you that. So you're following Yard House on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and you hear, "Hey, we're opening up, limited menu, social distancing." You know, everyone's pretty knows the spiel on what to say, and you're like, I need Yard House so bad in my life. I'm willing to risk my family's and my health to get some like pretty shitty food and have a decent selection of beers.
Yeah, exactly. So usually I just go to DoorDash or one of the Postmates or something. Like, what's open? Oh, okay. Oh, deliveries $5 and then
99
tips
cents or whatever. Yeah,
done.
I'm trying to think now. I'll ask you the same question, so you better start thinking about it too, Cerny. When this all blows over, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? I think I know. I will probably go to the pool to swim, because that's something I've been like wanting to do. But those pools have been closed. I probably think the gym people will probably go to the gym, which seems really dangerous, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm right. I'll probably just do my workouts elsewhere.
Right. Well, one thing I am ready for is for all these people that bought all the, Bowflexes and the treadmills and the weight machines like 2 months ago. Once this shit's done, there's no fucking chance in hell they're using this.
I'll post them on Marketplace for a discount. A heavy discount.
Heavy discount. Chip's going to have he's going to have a yard. I'm going to have a prison yard in my, 5 weight benches out in my garage door, front driveway and shit.
We come over and you look like Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob. He's just whacked.
Like, hey, Cerny, let's get a pump before we hit the mics. I need to get a good pump going.
Got to get my biceps hot before we get the mics hot.
Yeah, I got to get hold on, I'm taking my pre-workout mix. I like that really jittery feeling, like you're on the verge of a coke overdose. Do you remember taking
there's a rush of adrenaline, or am I going to pass out? I don't know.
I'm like, is this the last beats that my ticker's giving me, or am I like ready to fucking sling some weights around? Whew, mercy. Well, Cerny, what run-ins have you had with the stupidity that surrounds us?
I have heard
tell
that people were questioning whether it was real.
That one, I honestly don't get. Like, what's the... And same thing, I mean, this goes for all these crazy, far-reaching
conspiracy theories,
like Flat Earth. Let's just say...
It was... So the philosophy behind it was, I just haven't seen it. I don't know anybody who's had it, so I question whether it's real. And I'm like, okay, under that philosophy, have you been to China physically? No. So you haven't seen it physically? No. So how do you know it's real? Have you seen $1 million in cash straight in front of your face? No. So how do you know it's real? Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So what kind of craziness is that?
It's an incredibly dense outlook on life.
I'm sure there's a lot you haven't seen. Have you seen a murder? Have you seen a murder? So does it exist or not?
Well, funny enough, these people are usually extremely religious. Yeah. And
yes. I've said that before.
Your God or Jesus or whatever, Allah, whoever you worship, fucking John Smith with the golden tablets. You've not seen these people. You've not even seen things that they even talk about, like a giant whale that swallows a human and fucking floats around the ocean and then spits him out. Or a person that has long hair that it makes him really strong, but his bad bitch gives him a haircut and he loses his strength. Have you seen that happen? Fuck off with your idiocy.
Yeah, that's the shit. And then when we start going through, my favorite is like, so many people were going to die anyway.
See, I'm triggered. Is this somebody that you actually know that said that they haven't seen it? You'll tell me off air. I need to know.
I will.
Do I know this person?
Yes.
I think I have an idea.
Okay, so, and then there's another I've heard before. People go, they start doing they try to get like statistical and like, well, so many people are going to die anyway, and only this many have died, so it's actually less. It's like it's on top of already what you're going to do. So, yeah, that's
and it's really when people try to get all fucking think they're swinging some knowledge around on Facebook comments or whatever, which usually those are the real dum-dums.
Yeah.
If
you're going to social media to share some wisdom, then you got none.
Yeah, you just shout into this echo chamber. They start just regurgitating the Hannity talking points and who's the other fucking guy with the stupid ass haircut?
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I know.
His face is so punchable. Just the look of him, you just kind of.
Especially he's like,
yeah. So they just start saying the stuff of like, well, the regular flu kills between this and this many people a year, so we're kind of on pace to do that. And I'm like, yeah, but like,
it's not taking the place of. It's on top of.
In addition, and it's Anyway, I can't.
I know.
So yeah, my question to these type of people is like, why, if in fact the COVID-19 is a Democratic liberal hoax concocted by Bernie Sanders and fucking George Soros, then why? What's the net benefit of it?
I know. That's what I don't. That's what it was like. They just want to. So what was that?
Wait, I know what it is, Cerny. I know.
They want to control us, and they wanted to
drop
the economy so we can give everyone free money. I was like, that's exactly the opposite. That's exactly the opposite of. I've heard this. I'm telling you, I've heard it. It's the same thing when I hear this. I've heard this before too. This is a great one. When they talk about vaccinations and they want to make people sick to control the population. I always say that's exactly the opposite of the model the government wants to have as far as making money. They only make money if you're healthy and working so that you can pay taxes. That's the whole
and go spend money
theme of anything.
Yeah.
So if you're sick and dying and their population has dropped, their working class is dropping, how does that math work out? Tell me.
I'm trying.
Doesn't work.
My blood pressure, my fucking heart rate is probably, I'm in zone 3 right now.
Zone 3.
I can't even with, it's just, and the funny part, and I do love these fucking Instagram memes that are people, and a lot of these people that are ironically, they're not trying to be ironic, but they are ironically saying, I get to choose if I wear a mask or not. Like no one. They're also the same people that are voting against taking rights away from women to choose what they get to do with their body, and they're also the people that think that by them carrying a fucking pistol around, like Don fucking Knotts and Andy Griffith, are going to stop some mass shooter from happening. Yet they actually do have a chance to save lives by putting a mask on. But they fucking refuse to do that. So them having the gun has nothing to do with them being a hero. It's a inferiority complex that they have.
I just, you know what? I always just, if you wanted to go ahead and do it, then you know what? I'm gonna wear my mask and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and you do what you do. Just leave me alone. I don't need to hear your shit.
Yeah, and I've Well, I'm taking whatever pills that Trump's taking, so it's fine. I'll be okay.
So, Chip,
tons of doctors are taking them. He just qualifies it with just he 100% made that's a farce. Tons of doctors are not taking hydro, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. I've had enough.
So you sound a little grainy. Is your internet okay?
Cerny. Don't poke the bear, please. I have been having, if you've been tied to my Twitter, I've been having a fucking battle with Xfinity Comcast.
I've been joining in.
Cerny's been chirping in, which I appreciate. And Dana is chirping in, and a couple other people. It just makes me so happy to see the support on my side. I just love to be supported in my hate. Now, Cerny, I'm not trying to go by with the $29.99 internet.
No.
As you know, but the listeners may or may not know, I'm running a rather hefty Plex server at my house, and I have some clients that I need to appease with 99.9% uptime. I can't be having janky fucking 7 megabits per second download speed. So,
7. That's dial.
Well, I'll be on a call for work, and it's like, oh shit, I'm frozen, and I'm like turning my video off to try to like a short bandwidth up. Like, what can I do? Close out of everything that's connected to the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you say? And so I'm like, okay, speed test, boom, let's see what it's 7. So I just screen cap it, fucking throw it out on Twitter, tag Comcast. Now, my favorite part is, and Cerny picked up on this, I missed this part, but very clearly they have, probably like it sounded like we were reading off a script.
Yeah.
It sounds like these people are working. Now, me and Comcast Cares, we're just been DMing back and forth, probably 50 DMs for the last week. It's like I'll wake up in the morning.
So you have Greg next one day, then Ashley, and then a little bit later.
Oh yeah,
Adam, or some shit like that. Yeah.
RT, and then RB, then I moved to SH, then JN. So it's all like their initials. So I've gone through a couple different employees. Here we go. Okay. And then also it has all my history from all my other complaints.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, as you can see, this is a fucking problem for me. Here's the old script. Hey there. Thank you for meeting us here in a DM and for your assistant. I appreciate your help. I sincerely apologize for the delayed responses. We're popular today. So glad to know I'm not the only one with shitty internet.
Okay. You're not alone. You're not going down alone.
Then they get into this thing about, I see you've been with us for quite a while. Thank you for being the most important member of the Comcast family for over the last decade.
God.
Things I don't need to hear for 500, Alex. Fucking thank yous. How about fix my shit?
Just fix it.
Hope is all as well for your family during these unprecedented times.
Oh, God.
I'm like, I'm not trying to be friends with anyone. I just want my internet to work. But it is a nice gesture. I see that you added gigabit service, so 1 gig download, which is fucking quick. That's like fiber optic status.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm paying $150 a month for this because I'm paying for the bonus unlimited cap because all my streaming. Yeah, all my streaming. Has this been a persistent issue, or is this a recent development? TP.
Hey, TP, how about you look up a few inches and you can see it's persistent.
So this is the thing they send. I mean, look at this message.
Oh yeah.
It's a paragraph of message, and I'm like, you acting like you care, and your fucking handle is Comcast Cares, but you don't care enough to just reference the fucking tweet that I just tweeted showing you what speeds I'm getting. You don't fucking care. Don't pretend that you do.
And
TP.
This was like 4 or 5 days in a row.
Yeah. So then RT comes on. Very nice to meet you. Sorry to hear you're having slow internet speeds with the awesome gigabit that we have. It's not that awesome because it fucking
not awesome right now. I'll tell you right now. So let me know when it starts to become awesome. Let me know.
Then they go into this whole spiel. And, hey, I don't work at the fucking Geek Squad at Best Buy, but I know my way around the electronic situation, and I know to unplug, wait 5 minutes, plug it in, do all this shit, right?
Yes.
Most people kind of know that, right?
Yeah.
That's
usually my thing where like, how can I help you? And I always say, don't tell me to unplug it. Don't tell me to hit the red button to restart and hold it. Don't. I've already done that shit.
I've already done it. I've unplugged everything. Okay, so this is great. May I ask if you have any devices connected right now?
Yes, I do.
I'm like, do I have devices connected to my router? May I ask if you're connected to the internet with any computers, smartphones, etc., and what speed you're currently getting? Well, RT, I said I posted my speeds in the tweets. Saying I have no fucking patience.
No.
I'm getting 7 megabits per second yesterday and 78 today. So even 60. Actually, I was getting 69. Sweet.
Oh, there you go. Keep it there.
Just hold it steady right there. Now, I'm not saying that's not a good speed.
Hold it steady so I can screen cap it real quick.
Yeah. I acknowledge that that's probably better internet than 80% of the country has. I'm not trying to sound like a huge asshole, but what I'm paying for is not that. I'm paying for the fucking top dog, blow your dick off. It's so fucking, you can jerk off so much your fucking dick will look like hamburger meat. That's how
Manscaped.
fast.
You're Manscaped, so you got to test out the smooth balls with some
How am I
uninterrupted jacket.
Cerny, couldn't have said it better myself. We should end the fucking show right now. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, shoot, it went back. Yeah, so he was asking me about what devices I have connected.
I've got that.
I said, sir, we're a household of 5. We have many devices connected. Probably, if I had to estimate, I would say it's close to 100.
Yeah.
Like Nests, Alexas, Google Homes, phones, iPads, computers, work computers. I mean,
and I've done with them with what I've done. Like, how many devices do you have? And it was like, I think it was like 32. And they're like, that seems to be the problem. I was like, nope. Because the doorbell isn't fucking downloading a movie.
Right. My Google Home isn't streaming, fucking Rosebud.
Rosebud.
I was trying to think of the oldest movie I could, and I don't know, I stammered over that one. Did we see that in the film class? Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane.
That's oh my god. I was like, Rosebud's not a movie.
It's a spinoff.
Yeah, that's the
lesser known spinoff.
And then, so I gave him the passive aggressive. Yes, we have many devices. We're a household of 5 answer. Are you using a standalone router in addition to your modem? I'm like, yeah, we're using the Eero, which as we've talked about on the group chat. The Eero is lit. If you need a new router,
as I put it in, it's great.
If you need a new router, and this is a free plug for Eero, so we'll expect the checks in the mail, I hope.
Hopefully.
Those things fucking kick ass.
Retroactive today.
So then that was at 3 p.m. Never heard from them.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
They just fucking, I guess he punched out for the day, clocked out.
He's like, well, nothing I can do.
I'll leave him that old bastard Chip on red. I'll leave him on red in the DMs. That fucker. Now I open up at, is this how you want to wake up, Cerny? You kind of wake up, you brush your teeth, you get your coffee, you get your phone, you start checking everything. 7:45.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to reach out to them. I have to do the work to fix my shit. I said, now we're on to day 3. Could we get some resolution to this situation? I'm literally losing productivity at work. And of course, I looked up on Comcast for the speeds that I'm getting. They're paying $40. They're charging $40. So I'm overcharged by $110 a month.
Oh.
Now they go with the same script. Unplug.
I'm sorry to hear you're getting slow speeds there, sir.
Yeah. And so they're like, oh, we understand. Thank you for your patience. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying, I need a credit to my account. I need to ease this pain, this immense pain and hatred I'm feeling. Throw me a fucking bone here. I'm not, and they even said they can't send a technician out because of the COVID. Okay. I'm like,
and they're making a killing. They're one of the businesses that are not affected.
Hand over fist. Fist.
Here's a good one. This is lesser. This is dumber, but so we ordered some turtles for our pond.
The indoor one or the outdoor one?
Outdoor one.
Okay.
And they
What didn't you have some before?
Yeah, actually, it got stolen by the pool guy. There's a whole story behind that.
What?
Yeah. So anyway, I can't for sure blame him. So
okay.
But anyway,
it's not like the turtle got out of the gate. It didn't fucking run down the street. It's a turtle.
Yeah.
Anyway,
taking him out and put him in an enclosure while they were doing work, and he could not get out because it was like a container, and then he was missing. So,
but
anyway, couldn't quite blame him.
Color me fucking curious on this one, Cerny.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So we ordered some and they arrived dead because they were late overnight. So I said, "Hey,
order them online?"
Yeah, because the place didn't have them, and they're like, "Oh, we'll ship them overnight. No big deal." Like, okay, cool.
Oh, that's just sad.
Yeah, I know they're dead. So then, Tom like, "Oh, okay, well, UPS was running late. We'll send them again." They arrived 5 days late after shipment, dead again. Like it's smelled at the door. I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, so I called UPS. I was like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Is there stickers on there that says like live animals?
Yes. Like,
what the fuck?
Well, because of due to the COVID, we can't guarantee any shipping. I was like, then why do you charge people for it? And they said, I said, okay, if you can't guarantee it, then that's fine. I won't order it. But if you can't guarantee it, then don't charge me for it.
Because you're probably paying
Crickets.
overnight, right? Like overnight shipping is like $30. Yeah. That's fucking
Crickets.
crazy. I would be
crickets. I said, okay. I said, I understand. If things are rough, then I get it. But you can't sit there and say, we'll charge you overnight because we're gonna do it overnight, but then say, well, we can't do it. Like, don't charge me for it.
It's like when this happened,
standard shipping.
That is wow.
That's just
Amazon did they took their 2-day free Prime thing. They pulled back. They're like, obviously this isn't coming in 2 days. Which I'm fine with. I understand there's going to be delays, and my expectation is not to get my shit as fast as I used to get my shit.
No, I understand, but don't. When you charge extra for it, then you better hold up to it. Not 5 days late.
Yeah,
we're not even 1 day late. It was 5 days late. I was like,
a week, a business week.
Yeah.
Christ on a pony. So my internet is still shit, and after begging, they did put $20 credit. And their reasoning for not crediting more or doing credit normally is, well, we like to resolve the problem. So they have a point in time of like, okay, on this day, the problem started, on this day it didn't. So they prorate you. They're like, well, we'll credit you $17 because that was the 3 days that your internet wasn't working.
Yes.
I'm like, that's just not how this fucking works. This is not how this works.
So 3 days my internet wasn't working, but how much I lose in productivity at work is what you still owe me.
I'm about to fucking get the old abacus out.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
See what's Chip's annual salary divided by 365 per day per hour. Oh,
and now I have to work double time to catch up
to feed my family.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and we're losing out on potential sponsors too. The podcast. So that
really hurts.
Hypothetically, we could have signed a Joe Rogan deal to move to Spotify for $100 million. But because my internet's so shitty, we can't.
So technically, it was at least $50 million.
So
according to my math,
I'll give you carry the remainder of okay, $1 million will do it. I won't seek any further damages.
What? 10%.
A cool 10%. Well, has your internet been okay though, Stern? You're fine?
Yeah, my internet's okay. It's pretty steady. There are some days at the beginning when everyone started saying it was a little rough.
Yeah, it was choking a little bit.
Oh yeah, which I kind of knew.
Do you think because I am trying to get the top internet they have, they're not really set up to deliver that?
Probably,
is that why maybe? Because obviously they can deliver 50 megabits per second or 100 or whatever. That's not a problem. But maybe the gig is too much. Maybe they're like they bit off more they can chew by offering this gigabit service.
I think so, because I'm not up to the gig because actually they don't offer it. I'm at the max what they offer up here. I'm in the hills.
Yeah, and apparently, yeah, and it's not fiber optic. They're very explicit about like fiber optic gets you just lightning quick internet, but the
I asked if we
gigabit
had
is still
fiber optic
like.
when
Go
I
ahead.
first signed up.
Oh
And
yeah,
they said, no. I said, well, yeah, fiber optic up to about, it was like 4 blocks down to the neighborhood. Like it stops there. I was
but
like,
it's still in the
damn
golf
it.
course. Is it still in the golf course, like neighborhood area, or no?
It's like right before the neighborhood, right before you get there. It stops out there.
So like if you want to pay to fucking put a line into your house, how much would that
I was
cost?
thinking about it. It'd be
Imagine you just have this like plug coming out of your wall and it just has like a, the dual
down the
keys,
street,
like you need 2 keys to like turn it on, like the
like a dungeon.
lights are like start flickering and shit. You're like, oh,
Tesla's
Sturdy's
death ray.
it's like you download every porn ever made on the internet in like the afternoon. that
Like,
man's
well, my quarantine's set.
I'm good. I'm gonna dive into the full Brianna Banks catalog today. That's old school. That's old school for any of you old school jackers. Well, Cerny, I honestly think my blood pressure. I need to. Yeah, I need to calm down after all this triggering. I am looking forward to having some freshly toned balls because I'm
Moving forward.
I'm gonna go spritz the toner. I haven't used the toner.
Feels nice. Feels nice.
Does it
Has a nice smell to it too. It's kind of similar to the deodorant, but it has a nice little smell, like almost like a sandalwood or something.
Oh, a very masculine
Yes.
forward, woodsy scent.
Yes.
Now, tell me if you caught yourself doing this. When you would go to the bathroom, you kind of like you like pull your underwear out a little bit, and you're like, you're not like trying to like blow yourself, but self-fillet.
Like,
but
how long does it last? Oh, it's still there. You're
trying to like
it's still there.
You're trying to like waft up.
Wafting.
You're like, okay, cool. It's there. Good.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. And I had to ask my wife because I didn't know what toner was. And I said, how do I use toner? And she's like, oh, it's like a face, daily kind of face spray. I'm like, well, how would you use it on your balls? She's like, oh, well, you know what? I don't really know. So I'll try it out.
If you had a set, how would you use it?
Yeah. If you had big old danglies, what would you do with them? So I think that probably winds this down. But if you are looking for a good Father's Day gift, I think Chip and Cern, we can say with confidence that Manscaped, the Lawnmower 3.0 below the belt groomer, the best tools for your family jewels, is probably a good way to go.
And some deodorant and some toner. Nice bag.
It came in a really cool box with the bag. It would be like a great thing.
Your balls will thank you.
I actually see a lot of women buying this because they're like, my dude's junk is so fucked up. This is like the strongest hint I can give him, right?
Yeah. I need a machete to get down there.
I mean, this isn't this study isn't to statistical significance or anything or a double-blind peer-reviewed study, but if you are Manscaped, you're probably getting more blowjays. I'm just saying, based on the evidence that I have and the data that I've seen.
That sounds right to me.
It's pretty strong correlation.
Yes.
In my opinion. But, and then so what's the code they're going to use there on checkout, Cerny?
Chip Cern at manscaped.com.
That gets you 20% for
20% off and free shipping.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Now, if you have a story, I think people probably are full of the idiots that surround us stories.
Oh, yes.
You
can say we're idiots. We want to hear it.
Yeah. You probably do think we're idiots, so fucking send us your emails.
You can email us at chipandcernshow@gmail.com, or you can reach out to us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything Chip and Cern Show. Just Google us and you will find us.
It'll happen. It'll happen. And if you're poking around on iTunes or the Apple Podcast app, throw a fucking review for Chip and Cern.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Warm our hearts. And we've fallen out of the top 300 in Saudi Arabian comedy shows.
I did see that.
So we're
like 313 or something like that.
I'm like, there's 300 comedy shows in Saudi Arabia right now.
How funny are they?
I'm like, Jesus. So anyway, on that note, don't forget to wear your mask, wash your hands, wash your balls and your pussy, but also shave and trim your balls with Manscaped products. Be sure to use code CHIPCERN for 20% off and free shipping.
And free shipping.
At manscaped.com. And until next time, I am Chip.
I'm CERN.
Cheers.